Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. Thank you all for being here today. I'm on a little bit later today, but like I said, I can't give a time as to when I could be here, but I'm here. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. I see that this weather is like really crazy, um, cloudy out, but the good news is it's not humid, you know. So I'm thankful for that because the heat and me don't get along too well, guys. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Thank you for being here today. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, and for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Um, so, today has just been a busy day running, skipping, jumping through hoops to take care of things before I go back to work. Um, Little irritating things, with devices uh, and things, little stuff that just has to be done. But anyway, I hope your day is going good and that these messages are helping you guys. It's important that you continue to show up here so that we can talk about different topics. As I said yesterday, some of the topics are going to be light, and some days the topics are going to be intense. So what I do is just listen to music, meditate, sometimes before I come on, or just talk about certain things that's happened to me on this, journey called life and healing, and how I've gotten through it. And maybe something that I say here can resonate with you and help you within your own situations, whatever that might be. So this is a channel where we uplift and help one another. We don't condemn, judge, or do any of that stuff here. So keep that in mind to respect one another, because we all are going through something. And if we can help each other through our own personal experience, please feel free to do so. Because as I help, you guys and talk about it, it helps me too. Remember that this is an outlet, talking about experiences and how I've gotten through it, and just helping other people as well. So let's get into this topic of discussion. It's a deep one today, guys. The topic of discussion is I have to write things down as they come to me about different things that happen in my life because if I don't, I might leave out certain details that might be helpful to you guys. So that's why sometimes I have notes here. So the topic of discussion today is never allow anyone to be a demon in your life. And we're going to talk about that because, like I said to you guys, things, people, situations come into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime, or a lesson. And sometimes, people come into our life so that we can learn from it. And then we grow and we don't repeat the same lessons again. Like sometimes people may come into your life for ulterior reasons. They may show up like a friend or like they're being helpful or something like that. And in reality, they might be there to do more harm than good. So that's the topic of discussion today. The things that I'm going to share with you today and within these topics has helped me because everything that I talk about here is what I've gone through myself. And because I didn't learn lessons right away and pick up on things, even though I saw things that made me question certain situations and people, and my intuition was, like going off like a fire siren, I didn't take the steps to remove the situation, the toxicity from my life. I had to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. And each time you repeat these lessons, they get worse and worse. The situation, the scenario gets worse and worse and worse, you know? And, it took a long time, but, we're all here to talk about it today. So I have some notes here so I don't forget certain things. So just bear with me for a moment. When you're dealing with people and you start to realize that some people are not happy for you, like if you have certain things going on, like for example, if you guys have strived to accomplish a specific goal and you work hard and you put in the work, you put in the effort, and you did everything and you accomplished that goal. Sometimes people are not happy that you persevered through all the challenges so that you can go from A to B. And I'm going to give an example. Let's say you guys decide, you know what? I've raised my children. I did A, B, C, and D. I'm still young, etc. And you decide that you're going to go back to school, and you go through everything that you need to go through. You persevere through all the challenges, and you keep going, and you don't give up on yourself. And then one day you walk down that aisle and you get that degree that you always dreamed about, and you accomplish that goal. You're proud of yourself and you're proud of the accomplishments. And you may have people clapping for you and saying, "Hey, girl," or "Hey, guy, I'm glad for you," etc., and so forth. But words are words. Look at the actions of certain people, because some people are truly happy for you, and they are rooting for you. Others, they are, holding envy. In some ways, envy to me is worse than jealousy, because envy is when a person don't think you should have what you have, or even if you went through the steps to accomplish everything that you did, you persevered, you did whatever needed to be done the right way and accomplish your goals, and you achieved something, and you should be proud of it. But certain people still don't think that you should deserve what you challenge yourself for and what you accomplish. And that to me is envy. And people like that, I try to keep at a bay from my life. And I didn't understand that until just recently, not too long ago, as I start to heal more, go into meditation, and just look at life, and look at the lessons that I wasn't learning before. Because when you keep certain people in your energy who are not happy for you, who's envious of anything that you do and what you strive to do, they can bring negativity and toxicity to your life. And one of the ways they can do that, let's say you like to share good things that's happening in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new job, whether it's that house you bought, or whether, you're having a new a baby, or whatever it is that is exciting and you feel good about. Sometimes it's best to be silent about what you got going on, because if you may share information with someone who's envious of you, and that person now have that information, and they could try to sabotage what you got going on. And that's why I'm talking about this subject about, never allow anyone to be a demon in your life, because some people come to you pretending to be your friend, or, it could be not even a friend, it could be a family member, it can be an associate, it can be any person. And they show up in your life like, "I got your back, guy. I got your back, girl. I'm here for you, listening, everything." But they're there to be a test in your life. And when I say a test, they to see, first of all, find out what you got going on. And when they see all the good in your life, and things that you persevered through, hardships and challenges, but you kept going and going and going. You didn't give up on yourself. And also prayer, meditation, asking God to help you. And sometimes people come to be a demon in your life so that they can sabotage what you got going on, because sometimes they don't want to do the work, or they don't, for whatever reason, they're not ready to heal. They're not ready to invest in themselves. They're not ready to move forward through challenges like you are, on a few others. And so they get envious of your hard work. They get envious of everything that you're doing, and you're elevating and doing well. And they may not be doing so well. Maybe they are to a certain degree, but not like you. And they get envious. And then if you are a person who like to talk about the good things that's happening to you, because you're proud of it, and they get a wind of it, they may be in the background behind your back trying to sabotage you. And this is why it's titled Never Allow Anyone to Be a Demon in Your Life, because people can come to you pretending to be something good. And in reality, they're testing your life, you know? And I had to learn that, guys, because I had people around me, snakes, slithering, hissing around me. And I'm thinking these people are really proud of me, especially when I went back to school, because that example is my own. You know, when my son was about 13 years old, I decided to go back to college because I had went earlier and dropped out due to finances. And I went back and got my degree in marketing and business management. You know, and when I walked down the aisle, guys, I was feeling great because it was a lot of hard work, you know, and I had to keep pushing and pushing myself to do that. And some people who were in my space were really happy for me that I had did this and made this accomplishment. And then I had wrote 2 books that I had published. You know, didn't plan on that, but it just, you know, happened. And people, you can see what I started to do as I started to heal myself and started to heal from things and do the work. I can start pinpointing the envy, you know, just certain comments that people say. You know, they say they're happy for you, but watch the body language. Watch what they say to you. Watch the words. Listen carefully, intently, and you will know who's in your corner for real and who are the snakes and demons in your life. And that's important because if you want to thrive and you want to heal, grow, and evolve, you can't have snakes around you, people who are not really happy for you or in your corner, because they're going to drag you back to where they are because they don't want to see you grow or elevate, you know? And it doesn't matter. At first, I used to feel sad about those things because some of these were family members. Some of these were people I knew all my life since I was 7 and 8 years old, you know, relationships that I had to end and get out of, or they ended it, which, you know, was a relief to me because some of these people were not there for good intentions. They were there to be snakes in my life, to bring envy, to find out what I got going on, you know, and to sabotage it in the background. And I learned that I didn't want to accept that and say, no, they're not. And then as, you know, it starts to unfold, you get to see that. I got a phone call recently, a few days ago, from somebody. You know, like the past always try to come back when you are on your feet doing good. But if you're down and out, the past, you know, you don't hear from anyone. So, and then the person on the line was in a conversation with me, and we were talking about something that happened, and then asked for my address because, like I said, I relocated. And I'm like, I'm not giving anybody my address, you know. And I felt more like that phone call was to see what I had going on. So, what's getting ready to happen, you know, after I have moved all my contacts, my phone number will be disconnected to a non-published number because, like I said, sometimes when you start to elevate and you start to do better and help other people as well, sometimes the past try to resurface and show its ugly head again to try to get you trapped into some toxicity. And when I think of toxicity and drama and negativity and all that, I think about narcissist individuals. Because let's say you had a friend or relative or relationship, whatever it may be, and these people are toxic and narcissistic. And you decide to, you know, leave them where they are because I'm going to go over here and heal and take care of myself. You know, maybe you haven't seen some of these people in years, but somehow, somewhere, your name gets thrown into some drama or some toxicity, and you know where in sight, you know where around these folks, you know where in the vicinity of them. And then, you know, you start to ask yourself, how did my name get attached to something like this? You know, and I had a situation like that with an ex who haven't been around for 7 or 8 years, you know, and they tried to make it sound like we were still in contact with each other. I was doing A, B, C, and D, and none of these things were true. And I would say, I would just, you know, in the beginning, before I started trying to really heal, I would get upset about it. But why would I get upset? It's a bunch of lies. And if people want to believe the lies, that's their choice, you know. But let me tell you something about lies, people. Let people lie, let them gossip, let them say, because the negative and toxic things that they are saying about you, it's going to play out. And let me tell you how it's going to play out. It's going to play out in this manner. The things they're saying about you that are untrue is going to, they're telling their own story, but they want to put that on you because they are mad or upset that you're no longer a part of their life, that you cut off, block, and delete like I did, so that I can go grow, heal, evolve, and be at peace. So what they do is drag your name into some BS that you're not connected to. However, people will start to see what the truth is, because if you were really truly connected to this toxicity that they were talking about, your life wouldn't be improving. It wouldn't be evolving, growing, and you wouldn't be growing and helping other people. You'll be bound to the toxicity and the stuff that they're talking about, the drama and stuff that they are already um, connected to. So, you know, people need to see what the truth is. Look at what the person is saying and look at their life and look at the life of the person and question that they're saying all these nasty things about. And now I just, you know, just my silence says it all. And I just shake my head and said, wow, these people need to heal. You know, these people need to go sit somewhere, heal, and you know, do something with their life. So I don't let it get to me like it used to, because right now, not only am I healing, but I'm helping other people to heal. You know, I talk to a lot of women that I meet when I'm in the supermarket or running errands or whatever, because people like to talk, you know, and we talk about things that's going on. And some of these people just need just encouragement. They need to be lifted up because a lot is going on in this world today, mostly spinning on misery. And so when I talk to people, lift them up, you know, I was talking to someone today earlier, and just lifted them up. You know, I brought somebody a cup of coffee, you know, some breakfast. Here you go, you know. And it's like, what? I want to make your day better, you know, because I know you're going through something and I see it, you know, and, you know, people thank me for that. And then I invite them to this channel because I don't really ask people what they got going on because it's really none of my business. But I can tell that there's something going on, and they may hear something. Or you guys who are listening now might hear something that might resonate with you, that you may currently have a situation. But as I talk about how I got through these things, maybe it will resonate with you and help you with the situation that you currently may be going through. Because I'm going to tell you, I've never ever been like I am today. I have always been subservient. You know, I'm still generous and compassionate to others and want to help, but I have no room for toxicity. I have zero tolerance for drama, gossip, and toxicity. And when people contact me because they want to know what's going on in my life, okay, time to go. This is the end of this conversation because I'm not giving out my personal information. I'm not telling people what I'm doing behind the scenes, you know, to help myself. I'll talk about healing and things like that, but on a personal, like what I have going on. And, you know, and I'm sharing this with you guys because if you talk too much and tell to, you know, people too many things of your business and it's on a good level, you know, they may be behind the scenes trying to sabotage it. Let's say you got this really good job and you're excited and you want to start this job because it comes with these good benefits and pay and etc. And you share that with the wrong person, they may be behind the scenes trying to sabotage that so you lose that job or you lose that promotion or etc. So it's so important that we take a look at who we are allowing in our energy because not everybody is there for a good reason. Some people are snakes. They're there to, you know, start some trouble, some drama. And that's what I try to tune into. And when I start to see what it truly is, if somebody's there for good, I welcome that. You know, good is always good. But when they're there to be snakes and things, I cut off, block, and delete. And I started to really do this when my therapist told me to set boundaries, you know, and as I set boundaries, and people started to disrespect that, cut off, block, and delete. People also, people in your life and around you, make people respect you. As you grow and love yourself and heal your physical and mental health, you're gonna start self-caring and care about yourself and self-respect. Make other people respect you, and if they can't, then set boundaries. Set boundaries, because you don't have to put up with anything that is not for your highest good. Always remember that, and keep going. Whether people are gonna talk no matter what. As long as you're living and moving and things, growing, people are gonna talk. Learn to tune that out. Because self-investment is important, because like I always say, without your physical and mental health, you have nothing. You can't help yourself or anybody else or anything else. So it's important to self-invest. And it's not being selfish. It's taking care of yourself as you should. And if anything comes into your life and it's not for your highest good, it's not enhancing your life or making you, feel good about yourself, then set boundaries. Me, what I choose to do is cut off, block, and delete, because I see it for what it is and not what I want it to be. So I hope these things that I'm talking about, that I've gone through and how I've gotten through them, will help you as well. And it's never easy. These things are hurtful. But like I said, one of the healing things that I do is music. Music, meditation, spending time in nature, and in prayer, and helping other people, because it helps me as well. So if you get a chance to volunteer at your favorite charity, that's another way to heal. Do things that's going to lift you up, people, and not tear you down. That's the message today. Thank you all for being here, and share these messages with other people, because there are people who are sitting someplace hurting and in despair and grief and pain, and they need to be uplifted. And that's why I'm here, to help uplift people, and they can go and pay it forward. Thank you all for being here. You guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel and let others know about this channel. This is Lisa, always shedding love and light, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.